choreography, all the dance moves, all the lyrics even. And then we do stand-in rehearsals with them with full production. So all cameras, all lighting, everything on. We record it and we send it to the delegations. So they actually see their song performed on our stage more than a week prior to their arrival. So they can start making notes about camera work and lighting and video content already long before they actually arrive here.
And do they come back with salty comments sometimes?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There was actually one delegation this year that said that they took our stand-in rehearsal as a personal insult, which is a bit kind of a bold statement, I would say. It's, after all, it's a music competition. It's like, it's not life or death.
On your end, when you have that kind of criticism, does it sting?
No, not at all.
I imagine you have to be a bit of a diplomat. How do you respond when they come to you like that?
Well, we have an organization in place for handling this that has a direct communication line with the head of delegations and their creative department.
What's one of the more outlandish documents you've received?
A couple of years ago, we received a 45 megabyte PDF that described every frame of the song, and it was extremely unrealistic. And the funny thing is that a year later, the same document shows up, slightly modified for another country, because it was the same choreographer that was working with one country in 1 year and then for another one next year. And they didn't realize that we had the same team in place, and it was still unrealistic. And we're like, really?
And who pays for all this? Is it the broadcasters who have the idea, or the local production team here?
Well, it depends. If a stage performance requires extra technology, extra props or whatever, we produce it for the delegations and they pay for it.
So the country pays for their performance?
So if they want pyro, or if they want a prop, or if they want additional lighting or video or whatever, they will pay for it themselves.
When we came in the room, you were on your computer, you looked very busy. What are you working on today?
Right now we're in the second round of semi-final 2, so this is their second stage rehearsal. Now it's pressure on because the delegations have given us a lot of comments about camera work and lighting and all that, and they expect us to change that for their second rehearsal, and those things that hasn't been fixed yet kind of create some difficult moments. And but also timing the changeovers now, because we only have 35 seconds to change the set from one country to another. So that's something we're rehearsing now as well, and see where we have clashes and see where we might have to look into the script to, after this country, we have to go to the hosts that are in the green room or somewhere else just to buy us some more time for a changeover.
How close are you to that 30-second deadline?
In some cases, a couple of minutes away. There's a couple of props that are just, I don't know what went wrong. They showed up slightly bigger than we expected, like 500% bigger.
I've just got hold of the rehearsal schedule, and it looks like a military operation. Each country is given a time slot to rehearse in the main arena, and to sort out any problems, they each have only 30 minutes to get it right. Then it's time for the next country, and you have to wait 2 days for your turn to come around again.
Steady ready, stand by. Third day, Macedonia, second rehearsal. Okay, roll music.
And now I'm with Tamara Tadevska, the singer.
It's gonna be better, I hope so.
What went wrong?
The lights were wrong, and I don't know, something broke.
Ah, so the issues weren't about you and your performance, but about the technical things around you.
Yes.
And this isn't your first time at Eurovision.
No, it's 4th time, but first time as a solo artist.
And you've got the top producers in your country, in the region, really, top songwriters.
Yes. I wanted 3 of them with 3 hats, you know, doing the song together as a team.
And your team also includes Alexandra, Vassal, Antonia, some of the top singers in your country.
Yes, they're great. They're all superstars in our country, but they're coming for me right now, and I really appreciate that.
On stage, you're in this gorgeous emerald gown, and we saw photos of people carrying the back of it to help you
It's very
move.
heavy. It's very heavy, but I feel like I don't wear anything on me. It's amazing.
And have there been any mishaps with that long train? Have you tripped, stumbled?
No, not yet. I really hope that would happen. Everybody seems to go in front of me because Anoshpal is going crazy. Wow, don't step at the dress. So everybody are in front of me, and I'm the latest that is coming on the stage with that long dress with 20 meters. Girl, babe, I try to tell you what to do.
Kurwa, świrują, nie?
Smile, act, and move.
Your song Proud, it's so emotional, so dramatic. What's the story here?
I said to my producers, I want to sing about my daughter, and I want the song to go Proud. I cry now while I'm on stage, in those few seconds between the singing. Yeah, yesterday on the rehearsal I was crying. Don't be afraid to spread your wings and
Everywhere you go in Tel Aviv, you see people on electric scooters. So what better way to get back to the arena? Now, I've heard Duncan Lawrence from the Netherlands is around. Usually a writer of hits for others, including Korean pop stars, he's now putting himself center stage.
A broken heart is all that's left. I'm still fixing all the cracks.
Your song's been out for a couple of months now. You're the bookie's favorite to win. Everyone's talking about your music video. What has this been like for you?
Crazy, actually. A big adventure. Fans outside of the hotel all of the time, but it's amazing, yeah. Because Arcade is the first song I've ever released.
You seem so seasoned. How is this your first single?
I've been writing a lot in the past years, mostly for other singers and songwriters, writing some songs for Korean pop acts. So yeah, I was quite busy, and I really wanted to take time to evolve myself as a musician, as an artist.
And other artists have sand on stage, they have dancers, they have big explosions. And then here comes Duncan with a simple piano, singing his song. No one else is visible on stage.
I wrote Arcade behind the piano. It's always been me, music, and most of the times me and my piano. And that's what I want to show people. That's who I am.